Look, when you're running a business, absolutely nothing, nothing is worse than competition. And when a competitor comes out with a new product that some people think outstrips yours in some crucial way, well, you get a situation like what happened to Dexcom, the maker of continuous glucose monitoring systems for diabetics, a company we have just thought is terrific and still do. Dexcom's competitor, Abbott, received FDA approval in September for a new monitoring system that doesn't require you to prick your finger at all. Dexcom's current device still needs you to draw a little blood a couple times a day to calibrate the system. In response, Dexcom's stock lost 33% of its value. Still, I told you I thought it could rebound, as the company should be able to come out with a similar product in the not-too-distant future, or maybe a superior one. Sure enough, the stock has now rallied 19% from its lows, thanks in part to the strong quarter the company reported a couple of weeks ago. Even better, on the call, management said they could have a blood sugar monitor that requires no finger sticks by the end of next year. So could this rebound be sustainable, or do we need to keep worrying about the impact of the Savvy Abbatory Labs product? Let's check in with Kevin Sayer. He's the president and CEO of Dexcom. Find out more about the quarter and the company's prospects. Mr. Sayer, welcome back to Mad Money. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you again.
Have a seat, Kevin. All right, so look, when it came out, we thought this was dramatic decline, and we thought it was way overdone. But there's a guy, Mike Weinstein, we've all known him. I remember when I was a hedge fund manager, JP Morgan, downgrading Dexcom, and I think he really hurt the stock. He says it doesn't spell game over for you guys, but they're going to cut the price at Abbott, which is going to hurt your margins, and they are going to be very aggressive at advertising. So he says we should be concerned. Should we be concerned?
I think this is an opportunity.
Okay.
When all's said and done, our system offers features that competitors don't. We connect to phones. We share data with people who watch patients. We offer performance and accuracy that others don't. We've been competing with Libre in Europe for 3 years now, and you've seen our international growth up.
Right, it's been
up 80% in the third quarter.
Right.
So it's not like we're getting killed. Our device offers many, many features that our patients find very important.
Well, this is what I'm talking about. It's not apples to apples, and the idea that they may charge less and doesn't have a finger prick versus the ability of parents to be able to see what's going on with their kids through a device. I mean, why would we sacrifice for $4? Sacrifice some feature like that?
We don't believe that patients will, and patients in Europe have not all run and done that.
Right.
In addition to that, Jim, as you know, we've run our company over the years. One of the hidden assets of Dexcom is this investment we've made in technology.
Right.
As we said on the call, we can have a device where you don't stick your finger out, stick your finger to calibrate it. We think we can have it out by the end of next year. But there's a technology pipeline, if you will, that's almost like a runway with jets parked on it, ready to take off. And we think we have an opportunity now to get some of those things out.
Well, why don't you show us what the world's going to be like? Because when you talk about the end of next year, in your business, that's like tomorrow.
That's like tomorrow.
Because you want to be investing for the end of next year. You don't want to invest for this quarter. I mean, this quarter was really good. Good reason to hold on.
It was a fabulous quarter. It's the best quarter ever for us.
No, it's by far the best. But why don't you show us some of your wares?
Sure. This is our current product today that patients use.
Of which the business is incredibly strong.
Business is very good. It's gone very well. It's a little scary looking for our patients, but it's very effective and leads to very good outcomes. As we look at our future pipeline, we focus on three things: continued performance, increased patient adherence and convenience, and ultimately cost. Our Gen 6 system that's with the FDA now is a single calibration a day system that we think we can evolve to a no calibration system.
Okay. Single calibration means it does have to be, you have to stick.
Once a day.
Right. As opposed to twice.
But the first thing we change is the way the product is inserted, the little sensor is inserted in your skin. This will require peeling tape off the bottom, hit a button, it's on your skin, a patient doesn't feel it. The little needle that inserts the sensor is under your skin. For what the engineers tell me, the time it takes a hummingbird to beat its wings 3 times. Okay. Very quickly, you don't feel it. The profile's thinner, much more convenient. And ultimately, this will cost, even though it's elegant looking, this will cost less to make than that.
Okay.
The end game, and we've talked about our Verily relationship, if I could get this one.
The science arm of Alphabet, not Google.
Of Alphabet. We ultimately want to take this technology that's on the body and shrink it down to something, and you see a nickel compared to it. When we can do that and make that cost effective and more cost effective than what we have now, we believe we'll have a great solution. This pipeline is very robust.
But Miles White runs Abbott. and he is one tough guy, and we've earlier profiled him as being one of the great wealth creators of all time. If he comes in and cuts price, if he comes in and advertises and talks about who wants to get stuck with their finger, and he gets some momentum going, don't we have to worry about, let's say, 2 quarters from now with Dexcom?
I think over the next several quarters, patients who use our product will continue to use it, and we don't see a mass migration because of the features that we have. And those who intensively manage their diabetes, who are dependent upon insulin to control their condition, this technology has the features that they need more than what Abbott has.
Okay, so what are we going to do with the Apple Watch and diabetes?
Well, the Apple Watch, our next venture with the Apple Watch, the Apple Watch, the new one has an LTE feature, to whereby it can go straight to the cloud. So in essence, our transmitter will be able to talk straight to the watch, and those features where patients share their data with their loved ones won't need to go through the phone anymore. You can put your watch on, that can be your primary device.
And what about Abbott? What does Abbott have on the watch?
Nothing.
Thank you. We'll end it right there. To me, this,
stop.
I was totally with Dexcom on this, and it's just, people need to know one's feature rich and one is just bare bones. About to go with features. That's Kevin Sayer, the president and CEO of Dexcom. I like my watch and what it can do. Abbott doesn't have that. Maybe that's enough. Mad Money's back into the break. Booyah! Jim Cramer here from Mad Money. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube. Click here to subscribe and get the jump on my exclusives with CEOs, plus market news, investing advice, and a whole lot more.